5:35 p.m. Well, the marshmallows apparently have not been a success, at least not for any, diurnal creatures. Maybe those more or less nocturnal. Have I got my words properly executed? Well, it's the only chicken that we've got up here tonight. And, well, yeah, this is the one that tends to separate itself from the rest of the flock in order to basically follow me around, and I don't know. Well, I let her eat out of my hand while I was scattering the seed out and about. But as far as, you know, huh, oh yeah, the aircrafts out here, just an unbelievable amount. Looking up, choking on my own spit. But you know, yeah, I'm I've graduated beyond the chemtrails. All right, I've graduated beyond the so-called jet aircraft that are the accused sprayers of the skies, when there's many other things up there that spray the skies as well, but for different reasons. But people apparently still aren't accepting that narrative. Oh no, they gotta wait for the government to come out and tell them. Yeah, whatever. Jeez, and now we got a small engine aircraft once again buzzing overhead. Yeah. Must be nice to, be able to, once again, as I have complained often now, must be nice to be able to afford those fuel prices to, you know, go up in the sky with a small engine aircraft and just circle around and around and around, you know, from location to location, just being a circle jerk. And of course, these whatever aircrafts they are, that whether you could see them or whether they are classified as the no-see-ums, as I have labeled them to be, flying back and forth, and it does not matter. There's not a time of day to where they're not busy doing whatever. And I've recorded them for how many years? I've shown how these operations are executed and so on and so forth. And once again, yeah, I have graduated from the chemtrailers. I focus now more upon well, the more anomalous, shall we say. And well, I guess even though I show it within, well, mainly raw recordings, but even if they're not raw recordings, such as like last night's edited presentation, and there's so much proof in the pudding, and yeah, at least I am smarter than artificial intelligence. How about you? Where do you rank with your intellect when you watch my content? Hmm. And yeah, I'm gonna make damn good and sure that last night's recording, while I was out to Lake 16, is going to be viewed. And that's why I've been providing the link into the comment sections below these past few videos. Yep. You know, I gotta keep pushing the narratives of the realities that I observe. Because, well, I'm the most important person in the whole wide world. That's right, it's me, and only me. Because I am my whole wide world. This place is just where my whole wide world resides. Yeah, and I don't think I'm going to put any seed into the tree tonight. Nah, I'm running low on seed already, thanks to my generosity with the chickens, of which, well, no benefits come back from that, just like no benefits come back from my content shared here on this platform. Yeah, well, I still dude it, because I'm a dude. Well, once again though, you gotta be careful with words that you use, because if you actually go to a dictionary, a real book, and look up the definition of dude, you might get a few different definitions. And one is not all that pleasing of a definition. So that's why one of my favorite past rock bands had a song entitled Don't Call Me Dude. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah. So this is like a very boring sky. Yeah. Maybe later on tonight it might get a little better, more interesting, but I don't think anything right now kind of top last night's recordings. No. Skyway's out.